you know what a main idea is? It's the concept an author wants to communicate. It might be a fact, it might be an opinion, it might be an action the author wants you to take, or it might be a feeling or a belief the writer wants you to share. You also know what it means to imply. It means you don't say it directly. You let the reader figure it out. You let the reader make a good guess based on the information in the reading. Combining both of these, we get the reading skill of identifying implied main ideas. Now, why are there implied main ideas? Well, not everything a writer says is directly on the surface. That can feel too simple. That can feel like you're writing for a child to read. Or, on the other hand, the main idea might be so large, so complex, you cannot fit it in a single sentence. Here's a couple examples. Let's read this first paragraph. Pause the video here and skim it. All right, let's skim it again together. I won't read it aloud, I'll leave that to you, but we can highlight certain words. Okay, time of your life. That sounds great, that sounds fun. Anti-venom. Well, venom is poison. That sounds scary. Kill. Ooh, yikes. Protect. Snakes, crocodiles. Stinging, poison. The mood is getting a little dark now, maybe a little dangerous. Shark. Bright light, funnel web spider. Redback spider, recluse spider, toxic, arachnids. And then that last sentence tells me to enjoy my vacation. That's positive again. But most of these words, they are pretty scary. I don't see any one sentence here, though, that says, Australia is full of dangerous animals. But that's the main idea of this paragraph, isn't it? I don't see one sentence that says it, but I can infer that. That's the main idea. Let's try a different example. Here's a second paragraph. This comes from the blog at the magazine Psychology Today. Again, pause the video and read this paragraph. All right, starting again. This time, I can't identify single nouns like in the earlier paragraph. This paragraph, it's just not written that way. But there are repeated ideas. First idea here, urge to make others happy. Positively regarded. In other words, you want people to like you. Okay. Attentive to others' needs and feelings. That's very similar. You want people to like you, so you pay attention to them. I see a transition, however. Okay, I recognize there's going to be a change. Something that's the opposite will come next. People-pleasing. It's in quotes, so I need to infer what this means. People-pleaser. What do these people do? They dive too deeply. Too, the word too, that means it's a problem. It's extreme. In tune with others' needs, but too much. Everyone else's needs are more pressing than their own. Okay, pressing means more important. Back burner, put themselves on the back burner. That's an idiom that means put in the background, not valuable. And here's the result. The result is feeling resentful, dissatisfied, depressed. All of those are bad things. I do not see a single sentence that combines all these ideas directly, but I can put it in my own words. Something like, pleasing other people is healthy, but if it becomes extreme, it's unhealthy. Yes, I think that fits all the ideas here. And again, I did not read that sentence. It's not a topic sentence in the paragraph. But I figured it out. I inferred it by understanding the whole paragraph. And I hope that helps you with this skill.